terminal disease, where there's some bone loss, they have buildup underneath the gums. And then we can get you numb for those procedures so you're completely comfortable. We do all sorts of restorative work. We do anything. Dr. Hurst does anything and everything. So
he does, and he has a really well-staffed office like yourself, and also the latest in technology. I think we can't stress that really enough, that Dr. Hurst is always going back to school, learning new techniques. He really does stay on top of things, doesn't he? And then in turn, I guess you guys as his staff do also.
Yes, we all take continuing education courses, and we're required to have a certain number of hours for a year, so we always go to the dental conventions and stay caught up with all the current technology and anything new that's coming out. Okay. And the rest of summer we are offering a special for a free exam for any new patients that come in, and just make sure to mention that you heard about it and tell us, and we'll give you a free exam for the rest of summer.
Oh, that's itself a really huge deal, isn't it, to come in and have just a completely free dental exam?
Yeah.
Tell everybody where we are here.
We're at 150 East, 200 North in Logan, Utah, and it's Suite B1.
The name of the office is
New Smile Dental.
New Smile Dental. So thank you and good luck. Here tonight at Who Hot, and Who Hot has a special Monday night family night, right? Lindsay, why do you come to this?
Because it's good food and it's got healthy options rather than just fried food that you would get at McDonald's or somewhere else.
Now you are, I guess, all of you regulars here. How often do you come? Or do you not want to say? We come a lot.
My particular family probably comes once a month.
Yeah. Usually this family night's really a great idea, isn't it? Now let's explain the family night for those people that don't know. As I understand it, if you have one adult in your party, you can have a child 12 and under eat for free. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So that actually makes it pretty affordable, especially with all the good food, the noodles, and you can go through and make any kind of combination that you want. So Judy, are you going to tell us a little bit about what you like here?
I like the sauces I like are the sweet and sour and the teriyaki, and then I like it with beef and pork, and then the vegetables.
Okay. And I guess you can make it as spicy, hot, or not as spicy, mild as you like. Which way do you go?
I go the mild.
Yeah, me too. Not a spicy girl. Me neither. Okay, Dan, how about you?
I like mine spicy.
Oh, we've got a Who Hot lover here.
I like it hot. Oh, I usually get the pad thai sauce with it doesn't matter what kind of meat. I like a lot of meat. Okay. Less noodles, more meat.
Okay. And that is, of course, an option here. You can either go all veggies if you feel like it, or all meat if you feel like it. What's your favorite, Lindsay?
I probably have a pretty even mixture between meat, noodles, and vegetables. I don't favor one over the other.
Okay. Just like everything. Yeah. I guess it's why you keep coming back, right?
Right.
Now, as far as the kids' food, we can see down here we've got mac and cheese with some fries. The kids don't have to have the Mongolian food, but they certainly can. What did you get tonight, darling?
I got some meat and some noodles, and I also got some sauce.
Tell me your name, sweetheart.
Addison Haney.
Addison, and brother over here, what did you have?
I had some chicken, beef, and pork meat with some noodles and some pineapple. I got some sauces that are lemon, lime, not so sweet and sour.
Okay, so clearly the memory is photographic here because he remembers everything. Is he yours, Lindsay?
Yes, he is.
So not only a great place for adults, but a good place to bring the kids too.
Oh, yes.
Right. You're the owner of the mac and cheese, right?
Yes.
Well, you better go eat before somebody else eats it for you. Okay, so Monday night, what a great night to bring your family down here to Who Hot. Dan, are you going to tell us where we're located here?
Yeah, we're located on the south end of town, right next to Firehouse Pizza in the Riverwoods Plaza.
There you go. Thanks, Dan. And thanks to the Haneys and the Bears, is it? Barnes families and the Haney family, all here tonight. Regulars here at Who Hot. Thanks again, and hopefully we haven't disrupted your meal. If it's cold, you can go back and get some more. Thanks, Lindsay. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Green Canyon for the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Tonight, the Wolves taking on the Bears of Summit Academy. Summit Academy, easy for you to say, down in Bluffdale. These two teams played a barn burner back in November. 88-85 the final in that one. Summit Academy coming out on top. Both coaches looking for a little bit different outcome tonight. Summit Academy hoping the score's a little lower, and Green Canyon hoping the different team wins it. Green Canyon is winding down their non-region season, a season in their first season, what they're trying to see what they've got here with a new coach, Coach McClure. Feeling pretty good about what Green Canyon has right now. The last time we saw them, they were firing it up from beyond the arc and hitting most of those shots. 16 made three-pointers in that opener against Ogden. What's going to happen tonight against Summit Academy? Are they going to be shooting lights out, or is Summit Academy going to run up and down the court? Find out next on the Game of the Week.
They said I wasn't fast enough. Forget what they say. You define you. The way you move, the way you compete, the way you train. If you want to win on the field, you have to move like no one else has moved before. That's why I train with RIP 60. Power, speed, strength. If you train the RIP 60 way, you'll be able to do things you never thought possible.
RIP 60 features suspended rotation, the key to power so your body is forced to stabilize and balance throughout your workout, engaging more muscles and building your core with every move. The secret is the rotational carriage, which promotes more muscle activity, allowing you to build muscle fast.
I train like the pros. You can too. Get RIP 60.
Unlock the rewards of training the way elite athletes do in less than 60 minutes a day for just 60 days, so you can get incredible results like these fast. Call now and you can receive expedited shipping so you can reach your goal even faster.
Because you define you. RIP 60 training is the way.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Not bigger, just better. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance for your family and business. Discount Tire and Automotive. The best tires at discounted prices. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Sports Academy and Racket Club. Your club, your results, your life. Four Seasons Luxury Apartments is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. New Smile Dental. Experience dental care. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25 years. Coach Gray, you come into this game tonight, 7-2, pretty good early season record, and you've already met Green Canyon once, got a 3-point win over them. Tell me a little bit about that first game and what you expect to see tonight.
Well, that first game it was great for fans, and it was probably terrible for coaches, but it was up and down. Their guards played real well. I just remember they made a turnover at the end, threw it right to us, and we got a layup out of it. But it was a competitive game, great game. Kids were great. But you know, hopefully we don't have another 90 or 85 to 88 game anymore, because it drives coaches crazy.
Yeah, that's Coach Killer, that one. So tell me a little bit about, and the people a little bit about Summit Academy. You know, many people up here don't really know much about it. Tell us about the school. Good tradition there.
Yeah, so far, you know, we've been open 7 years. So with us, we're a public charter school that if you enroll at the school, we get accepted, we'll take you. We had some success in the beginning. The first 3 years we had some success, and then 1 year we won state in 2A. Charter is a great fit for me. I like our kids. Most of our kids has been in our charter program for about 7 or 8 years. A couple of them 3 years, but we do have junior high and elementary, so you can grow that way through our charter system. So people always get on me like I'm recruiting. I wish I was. If I was recruiting, and you know I have some guys I coach, you know, on my AAU team, if I was recruiting, it would be a different story. But Summit Academy is a good charter school, and we're growing.
Last question, as you run down the non-region schedule, getting ready for region, what have you seen early in the season that you're encouraged by for your team? What do you need to work on still, and what can we expect to see tonight?
I like the way we're shooting the ball from the outside. I wasn't expecting us to shoot that ball that well, but what's driving me nuts is our defense. And I play for Coach Tark, and you already know, being, you know, those UNLV teams, that we pride ourselves on defense. But I'm pretty happy with our non-region game. We have one more against Long Peak on Monday, and this will be a great test for us tonight. They can shoot the ball, and they play hard. He has those guys playing hard.
All right, good luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, the preseason, or the non-region, I should say, is winding down. Your first year here at Green Canyon, and tell me how it's gone. I mean, the record's all right there. You've lost 3 in a row, kind of on a little skid right now, but overall, what are you pleased with? What do you still need to work on?
I'm actually pretty pleased with where we're at right now. Just the direction the program's headed right now. I feel pretty good. We have lost 3 in a row, but we've been competitive in all 3 against 3 really good teams that have won a lot of games. So I feel good. I think the guys feel pretty good. I think they've bought into the style of play that we want to play, and so it's, you know, I'm glad we've got a couple more before we open region a week from tonight against Mountain Crest. But I feel pretty good about the place we're at right now as a program.
You guys don't have a lot of size, and the last time we saw you was in the opener, and you know, you guys are throwing down threes like the mini Golden State Warriors. But is that one of those things that might be, you know, live and die by this season for you, just by default?
Right, and I was worried about that. I knew we wouldn't shoot it as well as we shot it against Ogden in the opener. But you know, and I thought the first game when we didn't shoot it well, we played awful. And I was curious as to how we'd respond to a bad shooting night, and we failed that test. We did not play well. We've had a few nights when we haven't shot it real well, and I think guys have figured out other ways to score, and they've figured out that we've got to keep fighting, we've got to keep being competitive even when the ball's not going through the hoop. And so I think we've done a much better job at continuing to battle, continuing to compete despite missing shots.
Last question for you, Summit Academy. Barn burner last time down there. You see some of these teams that coaches schedule in the non-region schedule. What's your connection there? Did they just need a game? You did kind of a home and home with them. How's that work? And then tell me a little bit about them.
Honestly, this kind of got set up via Twitter. I got a direct message from an assistant coach at Summit Academy, and I had heard good things about the program. They're a really good team, and I thought that'd be a good challenge. And yeah, we were in need of games, so we went the home and home. But they're a ultra talented, really athletic, fast team that gets up and down the floor, which we try to do as well. And yeah, the game at their place, that was a crazy game. I've never been a part of a game like that. A lot of points scored by both teams. We couldn't get stops. They couldn't either. And it was a fun one. We're hoping for a little bit different outcome tonight, though.
Yeah, Coach Gray said he doesn't know if his heart can handle another 80-85. Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Say the word base. Say the word mess.
Hey, can I get the bathroom key?
Sure thing. Return it when you're done.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Matt, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Comfortable environment, spacious locker rooms, no gym intimidation. Only $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wolf Den at Green Canyon High School in North Logan. We're tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Green Canyon plays host to Summit Academy. Last tune-up for Green Canyon before they get ready for region play next week against Mountain Crest. Summit Academy beat them 88-85 last year being November. And that was a heck of a ball game. We'll get into that and talk more about that one in this game in just one moment. But now they're getting ready for the national anthem here at Green Canyon, so we'll step aside. We'll be back with starting lineups and the tip. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
They would tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they'd tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word pass.
He's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD.
Say the word red.
It was like night and day. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
Rendition of the national anthem here at Green Canyon. Before we get started, well, for the Summit Academy Bears, they're 7-1. They're out of Region 13. Teams like Morgan, Grantsville, South Summit, and Judge Memorial inhabit Region 13. They're coached by Everett Gray. 6 years. He went to college at UNLV, so some people may recognize that name. Isaiah Green, number 1, will start at 5'6". He'll run with Jay Gilson. Gilson at 6'7". Number 5, number 24, Jamari Egbert at 6'3", along with Garrett Vanderlinden at 6'3", and rounding out the starting 5, Nick Mattis at 5'9". All seniors, except for Egbert, who was a sophomore. And the lights go down in the Wolf Den as we get ready for the introduction of the Green Canyon starting lineup. Carter Barish at 6'1", the junior. Sharp shooter will join Dewey Panther at 6'2". Cake Henline round out the starting 5 for the Wolves. Carter Mon, just a sophomore at 6 feet tall in that lineup, and you look down the roster, most of the players are seniors. For Summit Academy, only 2 non-seniors, that's Stockton Burgess and Jamari Egbert. And for Green Canyon, Chase Eubanks, Brock Mortensen, Cake Henline, and Abraham Messapera, your only seniors on the squad. Of course, that's usually what happens when a new school opens up. Egbert will jump in the middle with Panther, and Summit Academy wins the tap. Green works out front, a season-high 25 points against Green Canyon the last time these two teams met, and it was a 88-85 win for Summit Academy. I heard Coach Gray in the opening interviews talk about how, man, he didn't like that. He wants to see more defense. He played for Jerry Tarkanian at UNLV back in the heyday of UNLV, early 90s. And after the early turnover, it's Green Canyon with the ball. Three-pointer on the way. Last time we saw Green Canyon, they were throwing them in at a record pace. 16 three-pointers made in that game. And Holbrook can't get it to go. Inside, swooping in from the left side is Jamari Egbert. And Egbert puts the first points on the board. 2-0 Summit Academy. Baseline drive shut off. So Henline goes out front to Barish. Barish walk. So first possession for Summit Academy ended with a turnover, and a turnover here for Green Canyon. We're even in that respect as Vanderlinden hands it in to Green. Green off to Egbert. Egbert looks down low to Vanderlinden. He turns to his left, toss it up and score it. Garrett Vanderlinden at 6'3", the drive from the right side, it won't go. Left side, it won't go. And here comes Green. Green up, under, won't go. Rebounded by Green Canyon. Kicked out front to Mon. Mon gives it up quickly to Henline. Henline can't find the angle, so he goes to Panther in the corner. 3 on the way from the left side. Rims around and out, and it's Holbrook who can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Summit Academy, and Green is going to walk this one across the timeline. Egbert, shake it, bake it, scoop it, miss it, gets his own board and a foul, as he has been very active early. The foul called on Carter Barish. Gilson at 6'7", Egbert at 6'3". Karchner comes off the bench at 6'5", Vanderlinden at 6'3" as well. So a size advantage for Summit Academy. And most teams that play against Green Canyon this year are going to have a size advantage. 6'3", well, 6'2" is about the tallest you get for Green Canyon. Free throws no good by Egbert. It's 4-0 Summit Academy. We played just over 2 minutes, and Green Canyon has yet to score. Holbrook goes inside, gets his defender off his feet, then kicks it out to Barish. His 3, good. Carter Barish cuts the lead to 1 at 4-3. Summit Academy, 5:35 to play in the first period. Green gets inside and scoops it in. Isaiah Green with the nice scoop and score. Here's a turnover. Henline loses it. Second turnover for Green Canyon. We expect a high-paced, fast-paced game at this one. Long three-pointer on the way, rims out of there from Manis. And Barish. Score it. Going to the line. Manis was 3 feet behind the three-point line. And Barish quickly the other way scores. And it looks like the foul's on Egbert. So Barish with all 5 of his team's points and a chance to tie it up at 6 with just under 5 minutes to play in this first period. And he ties it at 6, so it's Summit Academy 6, Carter Barish 6. Green loses control. Manis is there to pick it up. Goes down low and laid up and in nicely by Gilson. Gilson showing soft hands to give the lead back to Summit Academy. The lean in by Henline. Counted and he'll go to the line. And the foul called on Manis. So Henline toes the line, hits the free throw, and Green Canyon has their first lead of the game with 4:35 to play in the first period. 9-8 Wolves. Gilson sets the pick and then kicking it back outside. And hitting the 3 is Isaiah Green. Barely ripples the net. 11-9 Summit Academy. Barish uses the screen, spins back inside to his right. 3 on the way. This one goes down for Carter Long. Timeout Bears as Green Canyon leads 12-11 with 4:03 to play in the first period. Shaping up to maybe be another high-scoring affair. The last time these two teams met, if you're just joining us, it was 88-85 at Summit Academy in Bluffdale. Summit Academy comes out on top in that one. Summit Academy lost to San Bernardino High School in the Las Vegas tournament, the Tarkanian Classic. Their wins have come by an average of 11 points. They were 17-9 last year, made it to the 2A semifinals, won the 2A state championship the year before. So Everett Gray has a pretty good thing going at Summit Academy. He's well known around Utah basketball circles. He coaches AAU teams. I used to help coach AAU teams, and we've run into some of his teams in the past. Always had very good teams. He mentioned that in his interview earlier. Throw down by Gilson as he grabs it, turns in and scores easily. Green Canyon went for the steal, didn't get it. Gilson made him pay. Bears now with a 1-point lead. Barish raises, scores. 9 points for Barish here in this first period. Green Canyon back out front. Vanderlinden loses it. Out of bounds off of Green Canyon. We're staying here. So Green running with Egbert, Gilson, Vanderlinden, and Manis. They lob in to Gilson. Turns to his right. Soft jumper won't go. Rebounded out of there by Barish. Looking ahead. Panther score it. Holbrook found him. Holbrook drops a dime. Panther picks it up. And it's a 4-point Green Canyon lead with 3 minutes to play in the first period. Summit Academy slowing things down now. They've got 4 out. They look down inside to Gilson. It's taken away by Barish. Barish doing a little bit of everything here in the early going. Barish has it slapped away. Gets it back before it goes out of bounds. Throws it up and Green will get the foul. Barish has a size advantage on Green. Green only 5'6", Barish at 6'1". Barish hits the free throw. Green Canyon is now 3 of 3 from the free throw line in this period. And they've opened a 5-point lead. Eddie Wilson into the ball game as Egbert takes the seat. 4 for 4 from the line for Green Canyon, and they lead by 6 with 2:40 to play in the first. 19-13. Green Canyon, Wilson, Green play catch with it out front. Gilson sneaks up to set the pick and rolls. Green couldn't find him. Good defense. man defense. Now they come over and help on Gilson. Wilson goes baseline, back out to Green. Fakes the three, inside, up and under, won't go as he hit the bottom of the iron. And Panther out front, quickly the other way, Henline with the layup. No, that was Mon. Mon has 5 points, and here's a steal. Steele going the other way. Mon has 2 more. He's got 7. And it's a 10-point Green Canyon lead, 23-13, with 1:50 to play here in this first period. Britton Williams getting set to check in for Summit Academy. Coach Gray can't be liking what he's seeing. Green breaking ankles. Oh my goodness, as he gets into the paint. And then took a little bit of a bump. And the foul is on Henline. Britton Williams into the ball game. He's got the ball. Williams is a 6-foot senior guard. Williams, Wilson, Vanderlinden. There's Wilson with it. Gilson in there down on the low block looking for the lob. They get it to him. Knocked away from the backside and the help defense by Mon. Here's Barish. Boy, he thought about that long three. Instead, they find Henline in the corner. You bet. Henline's got 6. It's a 13-point lead with 50 seconds to play in the quarter, and Green Canyon's flirting with a 30-point quarter. Corner three won't go. Rebound fought for. Vanderlinden comes up with it, but he loses it to Panther. Panther pushing it ahead. Caught by Henline. Out front to Mon. Back to Henline. One too many passes, and it's stolen away by Green. Green right down the lane. Floater goes. No! Charging foul on Green. For Green, that's his first foul. 3rd turnover of the quarter for Summit Academy. And Egbert will replace Vanderlinden. 26-13. Green Canyon with an offensive explosion here in the first 8 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Coach Gray having a few words of correction. One of his players that sat down and had something to say. Henline has it, looking for the last shot of the Wolves. It's Barish with it, 5 seconds. Back to Henline, raises for 3. No, rebound, put back, no, just short. As the put back try by Holbrook will put 29 points up on the board. As it is, they've got 26 for the Wolves. A huge first quarter, and they lead 26-13 after 1.
When I finally got tired of playing through knee pain, I went to a surgeon I'd heard good things about. Best choice I ever made. My doctor was great, but so was the hospital. They presented me with all of my options, and they took time to help me make decisions. That's the way it should be. That's what led to this moment. And that look on Phil's face.
Before your moment of truth, choose a health plan that partners with the Mountain Star Healthcare Network.
Not bigger, just better.
The last time we were here at Green Canyon, the Wolves shot the lights out. 16 made 3-pointers. Well, tonight in the first period, they're blowing the doors off. They're doing a systematic destruction of this gym every time we come and see them. 4 3-pointers in that first period, 26 points, and they're out to a 26-13 lead over a 7-1 Summit Academy team that beat them earlier this season. 88-85. A crazy game down in Bluffdale at Summit Academy. Manis, Wilson, Egbert, Gilson, and Williams in the ball game for Summit Academy. Barish, Henline, Panther, Mon, and Holbrook. So they stay with those starters. Why not? They've got it going on. Here's a near turnover, and now a foul called. Nope, jump ball. Quick jump whistle. And it's a turnover for Green Canyon as the ball goes over to Summit Academy. Here's McKay Jorgensen, who comes in for Kaysen Holbrook. Jorgensen, the sophomore. First man off the bench. Gilson races, scores. Gilson with 6. Barish to the rim, too hard. Summit Academy looking to chip into that lead. It was 13 at the quarter, it's 11 now. Manis fakes it, gets inside, raises, scores. Manis with his first points of the game. Henline spins to his right, kicks it back outside to Mon. Panther in the corner to Jorgensen. Jorgensen throws it away. 5 turnovers for Summit, or for Green Canyon, excuse me. Here's a foul out front as Egbert spun into, who did they call it on? He spun into Mon. Mon picks up the foul. That's the 3rd team foul. Summit Academy with 4. Wilson triggers into Williams. And they play catch with it out front. Panthers fronting Gilson. Now Gilson gets position at the high post and they don't go to it. Egbert to Manis. Manis in the paint. Turn and score. Unorthodox. Unorthodox action. But he's hit 2 in a row like that, and the lead, which was once 13, is now down to 7. As a 6-0 run to start the second period for Summit Academy. 6:19 to play in the first half, and it's 26-19. Green Canyon. Green Canyon's 3-5, wins over Ogden, Roy, and Uinta. None of their losses have been by more than 8 points. They lost by 8 to Manti, who's a good team. And they lost to Fremont by 5, Box Elder by 4. And then to Summit Academy by 3. They average 65.5 points a game. They allow 63. And they've lost 3 straight, those Manti, Box Elder, and Fremont games that I just mentioned. And there's one stat in that first game with Summit Academy that we'll talk about when we get a chance. Into the ball game now, Nate Corey. McKay Jorgensen finds an open door and runs through it. Jorgensen with the bucket. So that slows down the Summit Academy run. 3 ball goes off to the right side and it's rebounded by Green Canyon. Panther throws it out of bounds. 6 turnovers for Green Canyon. They got to take better care of the basketball. They still lead by 9, but 6 turnovers with still 5:45 to play in this first half. Here's a steal by Mon. Mon in against Wilson, and he lays it up and in. Mon has 9. Back out to an 11-point advantage for Green Canyon. One-hand push by Egbert. Out, saved by Manis. Williams picks it up. And now Manis in the corner. He's been hot. This one's short, rebounded on the other side by Egbert, and he misses again from point-blank range. Henline across the timeline. Stop, go, start again, go to the line. Or was it before the shot? Let's see. Oh, they're going to give him They're going to give him free throws as Wilson. Eddie Wilson gets called for the foul. So Henline had 6 points in the first quarter. He's got a free throw here, and one more will push that lead back up to 13. And he does. It was a 6-0 run by Summit Academy to start the second period. Green Canyon's matched it with their own, and now the ball out of bounds off of Williams. He can't handle the pass from Green. Sam Williams into the ball game for Summit Academy as Coach Gray looking for that right combination of players. Here's a near turnover. Green Canyon gets it back. Panther, corner three. Won't go, rebounded by Wilson. Here's Green into the front court. Stop, pop, miss, rebound Henline. Henline in the corner, back out to Jorgensen. Thought about the three, decided against it. Henline leaves it off for Corey. Corey loses it. Egbert and Corey collide, hit the deck, and Corey will get rung up for the foul. Nate Corey with his first, 4th team foul. Egbert raises, misses, rebound, goes right back to Gilson. Gilson, turn in and score. Here's Panther, quickly the other way. Gilson gets back to block it. Gilson with 8 points, and then that block. Green turns it over. Panther never came back. He's cherry picking, and he gets an easy two. Dewey Panther likes cherries. He had hit the deck on the other end, was looking for a foul, and now Gilson and Panther getting into it. Was that Panther? No, it was not. It was Corey, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Gilson. Corey was bodying him up and just generally being a pest. He made some contact with Gilson's chin. Gilson gave some back to him, and Gilson gets called for the foul. That's his first. It's 34-21 Green Canyon. And that's a turnover for Summit Academy on the offensive foul. Next foul will be free throws. Now we got a whistle, and what's going on? There's only 4 players on the court for Summit Academy. They stop play. And Vanderlinden comes in. They brought Gilson off. In fact, Gilson's not even in the bench area now. I don't know where he went. He was holding his jaw. There was some real action going on between him and Corey. They were getting after each other. Gilson got called for the foul. Down low, Barish, catch, shoot, score. .13 for Barish. Wilson with a one-hand floater. Green goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Corey. Behind the back action there. Holbrook loses it. Now we're free at midcourt. We got 2 Bears, 2 Wolves, and 1 Pigskin. Who gets it? They blew a whistle before anybody even had control of the ball. They were all wrestling for it, and I think part of that quick whistle was things have been getting a little chippy. And the Stripes are trying to regain control. They don't want things to turn nasty. So they call a foul on Isaiah Green. And did they call a foul on Barish? wait for an explanation. They're calling it a jump ball. That's Green Canyon ball and jump. So Green and Holbrook get the fouls. That's Green's second, and that's the penalty now, from now on for Summit Academy. (36-23). Green Canyon with the lead, 2:50 to play in this first half as the second quarter has gotten intense. Here's Barish going to his left. Doesn't hand it off to Mon. He keeps. Raise, shoot, miss. And Egbert rips down the board. Wilson across the timeline, one-on-one against Holbrook. Now back to Egbert. Egbert, nice pass as he leaves it off for Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden with 4. But Summit Academy still trails by 11 as Green Canyon's played a heck of a first half. Here's the drive by Jorgensen. He throws it out of bounds. Got in the lane, in the air, didn't know what he was going to do with it. Threw it back out. But it went to no one. Gilson had gone to the locker room. Guess he had some blood. He's back out on the bench now. Manis with the spin, gets inside and scores. Now, Manis doesn't look like a basketball player. Looks like a football player. But he's shown a deft touch with the basketball. Holbrook 3, won't go. Egbert clears the boards. Egbert will bring it across himself. Manis back out to Wilson. Wilson, left hand dribble foul on his way in. He'll go to the line. Jamari Egbert shot 2 free throws in the first quarter. This will be the first free throws of the second quarter for Summit Academy. Six free throws for Green Canyon, and this is the 4th for Summit Academy. Won't go, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by the Bears. That was a big difference in that first game. Summit Academy shot 28 free throws to Green Canyon's 15 in the 3-point game. Barish underneath finds Jorgensen. Jorgensen with 4. 10-point lead at 38-28. Manis loses it, gets it back. I think Barish may have knocked it away. 1:15 to play in the first half. Wilson backs it out. Holbrook reaches for it on a foul. And I think this will be the penalty. It's 1-1 now for both teams. 1:08 to play as Panther checks back in and Holbrook sits down. Holbrook just picked up his second. Green has 2 for Summit Academy. A 10-point lead at 38-28 for Green Canyon. First free throw good by Wilson. He's got 4 points off the bench. Misses the second, and again Egbert knocks it out of bounds on the board. And they're going to call a foul on that. Oh, he went up and over the back of Corey. The official's going to talk about something here. Not sure what. Last time out, Corey had 9 points, 1 point away from double figures. There were 5 Wolves in double figures in that game. 18 for Barish, 16 for Henline, 15 for Jorgensen. Panther had 13, and Chase Eubanks had 12. And then the 9 for Corey. They're going to let Gilson come into the ball game. And he's going to replace Egbert. Gilson at 6'7". Got 8 points and has had his way down low. He's got himself some cotton in his mouth. He took an elbow, drew a little bit of blood. 9-point lead. It's been as many as 13 for Green Canyon. Here's a turnover. Quickly the other way. Henline's going to streak in and score. Gilson, straightaway three, short. When he left the game, he wasn't in a good mood. He come back in and he wants to get going. And that may be not the way to do it. He may have that range, but it didn't look like it there. He pulled up about a foot further back, and maybe he should have. 20 seconds to play here in this first half. 40-29. Green Canyon leads Summit Academy. Parrish draws a double team. Now he finds Henline. Three on the way. Won't go. Rebound fought for Williams and Panter, and it goes out of bounds off of Panter. 6 seconds to play in the half. Summit Academy trails by 11, and they'll get one more crack before the halftime buzzer. Wilson splits the defenders. Across midcourt, Manis has time. Three on the way, won't go. And after 16 minutes, it's an 11-point lead for Green Canyon, 40-29 over Summit Academy. You're watching the game of the week on the Valley Channel.
Billy Goat Ruffians. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Give us a call at 752-9493. You'll be glad you did.
say, huh? And then they tell me again, and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word pass.
He's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD.
Say the word red.
It was like night and day. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
And that's why I don't like gyms. Well, Megan, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, clean and spacious. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Hi guys, Raleigh. This is Fernando with the Factory Pizzeria. We're running a special right now. We're giving out free nachos when you buy a large pizza with 3 toppings. Just mention this out and you're gonna get a free nachos every time you come. The Factory Pizzeria is located in 119 South Main, below the Gia's in the basement. Come see as soon as you can. Thank you.
Honestly, my favorite sound in the world is that swish in the net. During practice, I strive to hear that every time I shoot the ball, just because it's what perfection is. I was probably 1 year old when I had a basketball in my hand. My dad has coached basketball since before I was born.
She would come to my practices and start dribbling the ball, and eventually she was picking it up a lot quicker than some of my high school athletes.
The role of a point guard is to make the right decisions in critical situations, and I think that helps me a lot in my life.
She works every single day. It's really motivational that she can do all that, especially for me because I take that from her.
I've always been told in the past that my body type is not fit for Division I basketball. I'm not strong enough, or I'm not tall enough, or I'm not quick enough, but I don't care because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to that level.
She has a really great outlook on things, and she's quite mature in that way, not letting failure keep her down.
My parents and my family have sacrificed so much for me. I owe it to them to be the best person, athlete, and student that I can be no matter what, and that's what I strive to do every day.
All the hard work that she's put in that nobody has ever seen, it's incredible. She can never make me not proud of her.
I don't fear failure. I fear not reaching my full potential because I know in my heart that I can be something bigger than I am right now.
Only Wendy's can make the Baconator, because while some other guys use frozen beef from far away,
that's 9,429 miles away.
Wendy's only uses fresh beef from ranches close by,
so we don't have to freeze it.
Then add 6 strips of bacon, cooked fresh in an oven, never a microwave, topped with plenty of cheese, without a single veggie to get in the way.
Aww. Proving once and for all
that only Wendy's has the bacon and the Ader to make the Baconator.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Not bigger, Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance for your family and business. Discount Tire and Automotive. The best tires at discounted prices. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Sports Academy and Racket Club. Your club, your results, your life. Four Seasons Luxury Apartments is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. New Smile Dental. Experience dental care. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25 years. Pretty good first half for Green Canyon, and they lead 40-29 as we get set to start the second half. Eric Wilson along with you here on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Summit Academy coming into this game 7-1. Their only loss was to the San Bernardino team in the Tarkanian Classic tournament down in Las Vegas. They've been beating people by nearly 12 points a game in their wins. But so far tonight, it's been all Green Canyon. They had a 26-13 first quarter. Summit Academy was 6 straight to start the second quarter and knock it down to a 7-point lead, but then Green Canyon rolled off a run of their own to take control of this thing, and they lead it now 40-29 at 11-point lead. They were actually outscored, was Green Canyon, in that second period, 16-14, but again, still have that lead. Carter Barish led all scorers with 13 points. Henline had 10. 9 for Mon, and 4 apiece for Panter and Jorgensen. Gilson paced the Bears with 8 points, 6 points for Manis, 4 apiece for Wilson and Vanderlinden, 2 for Egbert and Green. Only 5, 25 in that first game these two teams met, and only 5 in the first half here tonight. Gilson can't find the range from down low. Egbert misses on the rebound putback try. And it's rebounded out of there by Green Canyon. You've seen the Bears have trouble in close to the basket. They've got a lot of good looks they haven't been able to put down. Here's a turnover. Manis at the other end. That's the 9th turnover for Green Canyon. Wilson will start this second half, and Vanderlinden misses, gets his own board, puts it back up and in. Vanderlinden with 6. Panter down the lane, lay it up and in from the right side. Panter with 6 of his own now for Green Canyon. We played a minute here in this second half, and it's still an 11-point lead. Wilson, long 3, won't go. Gilson tries to keep it alive, and it's a 3-on-2 break. Holbrook out to Henline. Henline tiptoes the sidelines, gives it to Holbrook. Panter 3, bang! Panter with 9, and it's a 45-31 lead for Green Canyon. And Green Canyon enjoying their largest lead of the game now. Tapped away by Holbrook as they were looking for Egbert in the corner. Goes out of bounds off Holbrook. Manis had, we talked about Green with his 25 points the last time these two teams met. Manis had 20. And they go to Vanderlinden. Spins into his right and misses. Rebounded by Barish. Ball's just not dropping tonight for Summit Academy. Pretty good defense by Green Canyon, but their offense has been better as the 3 goes down from Henline, and a timeout called by Coach Everett Gray. Woo! Henline now with 13. That's 6 3-pointers on the night for Green Canyon. Coach Everett Gray huddles his team up and takes a seat. They're staring at a 17-point deficit. Last time these two teams played, also Gilson with 15. Karchner had 15. We haven't seen Karchner tonight. I'm not sure if he's injured. I haven't even seen him down there on the bench. That might be him in street clothes. He hasn't even played tonight. He had 15 last time out. Wilson had 12. Egbert only 3 in that ball game. Hey, next up for Green Canyon, they've got Stansbury. Earlier I misspoke saying this was their last non-region tune-up. They've got Stansbury on Wednesday night before they open at Mountain Crest on the 12th, 1 week from tonight. Panner with the foul. That's going to be his first. And a first team foul. They leave Wilson open for 3. He misses. Egbert there. Put it back. Miss. Egbert's shown that he can rebound, but his shooting touch around the rim needing a little work. 3. On the way. No good. Gilson comes up with it. Hands to Green, and we're going the other way. Green uses the Gilson screen, kicks it back to Wilson. Has a little bit of trouble with it, now back to Green. Baseline, quick as a cat. Foul on Panther as he knocks it away. For Panther, that's his second. 2 free throws coming for Green. Green didn't score in the second period, all 5 of his points coming in the first. Both teams even at the foul line as far as attempts in the first half, 6 apiece. And Green hits them both. Holbrook dipping in and putting up the scoop shot that won't go. It's a 15-point lead still for Green Canyon at 48-33, and there's another foul out front as Green got pushed. That's Mon.
Foul on number 20, Carter Mon, his first.
Mon picks up the foul. That's the 3rd team foul on Green Canyon. Still 5:17 to play in the 3rd. Gilson against a double team. Turns left, leaves it short, gets his own board and scores. He's in double figures with 10. It's Alexis Gilson, 6'7", power forward. Holbrook hands off to Barish. Barish back to Holbrook. Now he finds Panner streaking down the lane and he misses. Gilson collects the miss. Hands out to Green and Manis has it in the other end. Back to Green, to the rim, miss it. Rebounded by Panther. Well, Green is quick. But couldn't finish last time out. Between the legs, pull up 3. Won't go for Barish. Barish 13 in that first half. He averages 16 a game on the season. Long 3 from Green. He hits the deck looking for a foul. They don't call it. Rebounded by Summit Academy and then taken away by Green Canyon. Quickly on the other end, Henline loses it out of bounds, and they're going to say it last touched one of the Bears. Jorgensen will replace Barish. Panner to trigger inbounds, needs to hurry. Out front he finds Mon, wide open for 3. Third 3-pointer of this 3rd period for Green Canyon, and they lead 51-35. At this pace, it's not going to be an 88-85 game. But Green Canyon might get to 80. They already have 51. There's 3.5 to play here in the 3rd. Step back by Wilson. Shot up, around, won't go. Rebounded by the smallest guy on the court as Green at 5'6" comes out with it. Shake and Bacon leaving it off, and the dunk won't go for Gilson. Tried to throw it down with some authority, and it wouldn't go. Jorgensen, baseline skip pass, and they're going to say that Henline stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Green Canyon, their 10th of the game. They've done a lot of things right tonight, and taking care of the ball is not one of them. from Green to Egbert. Egbert in the lane, runs over Jorgensen, gets the points. Egbert has 4. Panner, pull-up 3, short, rebounded by Wilson. Gives it off to Green. Green got Manis with him. Other than that, it's 4 Wolves. Green in the paint. Charging foul on Green. Everett Gray doesn't like it. Neither does Green, and that's going to be Isaiah Green's 3rd foul. Green trying to take control of this game for his team and pull the Bears back into it. And he's telling Coach Gray, leave me in. Leave me in. It's only 3. I get 5. And Coach Gray's going to trust his point guard. Green Canyon works it around the perimeter. Mon kicks it back out, and it's taken away by Manis. Manis, bump, put it up and in. No, they're going to say fouled on the floor. That's the 4th team foul on Green Canyon, 1 on Summit Academy. I think they called that one on Henline. It's his 2nd. He'll head to the bench. Corey will replace him. It's a 51-37 ball game. Green Canyon leading. Lob out to Manis. Green steps back in. Goes baseline. Bumped. Misses. Rebounded by the Bears. Egbert travels, but that's because he was bumped by Jorgensen. That's the 5th team foul on Green Canyon. Jorgensen's 1st. Knocked down, taken away by Henline. Henline. Lean in and score. Henline with 15. 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd period. 53-37 and a steal. They took it away from Egbert. Henline thought about the 3 for a second. He gives it off to Holbrook, and Holbrook traveled. That's turnover number 12. 4 here in this 3rd period. Williams and Williams in. Egbert and Green take a seat. Wilson works against Henline, now finds Manis. Wilson against Holbrook. Takes it to the rim. And lays it in. Wilson with 6. Got a foul down at this end, or nope. Ball was knocked out of bounds.
In for the Bears, 22, Chandler White.
Chandler White in for the Bears for the first time tonight. 22. Jorgensen gets inside, and a foul called. 2 shots coming. Sam Williams gets the foul. Jorgensen with his first charity pitch of the night. Scores it. 1 more as Panther hits the bench. Henline, Mon, Jorgensen, Corey, and Holbrook on the court for Green Canyon. They're enjoying a 55-39 lead. They have shot the ball well tonight, and Summit Academy hasn't. They've had looks, they just can't get it to go. Wilson, 3 ball. And just like that, Edgar Wilson has 9. He scored the last 5 for Summit Academy. Henline, long 3, rebounded by Williams. Under a minute to play in a 55-42 ball game. Green Canyon with the lead. Manis trying to cut into it. Off the front of the iron, he does not. Holbrook's out front. Handed off to Jorgensen, who loses control. Out to Henline, 3 from the elbow, won't go. Rebounded by Manis. More the angle than the elbow on that 3. Here's Williams for the corner 3. He got it to go. Britton Williams with his first bucket of the night. And it's a 10-point lead. Summit Academy getting the turnover. Britton Williams all the way down. Scoop it up. Miss it, but he's fouled. And that'll be the 6th foul in the quarter on Green Canyon. So the next foul will put Summit Academy at the free throw line. But basically, they'll have free throws the rest of the game. Barish getting set to check in. Down to single digits for that lead, and as many as 16. And with this free throw, he misses. It's down to 9 with the made first free throw, and Barish can't control. Green Canyon saved it inbounds, and it's going to stay here with 1.5 on the clock. So a chance for Summit Academy, trailing by 9, to cut into that lead a little bit more. Boy, a three-pointer here would be huge for the Bears. Manis is going to take the 3, and it's going to be short. Jorgensen got up and challenged him, and Manis didn't get a clean look. 55-46. Green Canyon with the lead as we head to the 4th.
They would tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they'd tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And I was thoroughly confused. I had no idea where to go. There are so many options.
Say the word pass.
And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word red.
And I am here to tell you, it was like night and day. The minute I walked in the first place, but learning more about him, having him tell me a little bit about him and his qualifications. And I know he's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD. So I knew that he had spent many, many years and had a lot of experience. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. Very, very well worth it. And I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
$55-46. Our score here as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Green Canyon with the 9-point lead. They led by as many as 16. They were outscored 17-15 in that 3rd quarter. Carter Barish did not score. He had 13 in the first half. Panther over the outstretched arm of Gilson, but it won't go, and it's rebounded by Summit Academy. They chipped away at that lead, have it down to single digits now. Wilson misses. Gilson goes up for the board, has it knocked away, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Gilson. Henline, Panther, Barish, Holbrook, and it looks like Jorgensen. A 5 on the court for the Wolves. Door opens, and then an up and under move as it closed with big number 5 on it. Gilson came over, and Holbrook said, oh boy. Tried to go up and under, used the rim to help him out, and he didn't get it to go. There's the big Euro step by Wilson. And Wilson now has 8 points. Barish swatted away by Gilson. Rebounded by Panther off his leg and out of bounds. That should be Summit Academy ball. And they're going to say nope. Stays here. I'm up top, had a better look than the officials. Green Canyon got away with one, 55-48. Barish needs to find a way to get involved. This is one way. The 3 ball goes down, and he's got 16. Coach Everett Gray not at all happy. wasn't happy that Green Canyon got the ball back when it looked like it went off of them and out of bounds. I think that's the main thing he's unhappy about. I'm sure he's unhappy with his defense. The lack of rotation there. 58-48, it was a 7-point lead. Now it's back out to 10.
Tonight's halftime ball toss was won by Courtney Stewart, who was on her way to Chile on a mission in a couple of days. We wish her luck.
Everett Gray, the head coach for Summit Academy, is 34th on the UNLV all-time career scoring list with 1,019 points. The Las Vegas Review-Journal did a countdown of the top 100 players in UNLV history. He came in at number 38 all-time at UNLV, so he brings a little bit of basketball knowledge with him to the bench. 10-point lead for Green Canyon with 6.5 to play in the ball game. Summit Academy keeps chipping into that lead. They had it down to 7, but Green Canyon's been able to answer. High post, they go to Gilson. Gilson, lots of moves down low and then leaves it short. Panther comes out of there with the board. He's played a good floor game tonight. Jorgensen up top as Green Canyon works the perimeter. Here's Barish. Game high score is Barish with 16. 15 for Henline. Barish uses the ball fake to get free, loses it. And that's the 13th turnover for Green Canyon. Under 6 minutes to play in the game. Wilson's played most of this second half. Here's Williams with the loss. Picking up here from Summit Academy, and a hand check foul on Wilson.
Foul on number 23, Edward Wilson.
That's his second. Third team foul for Summit Academy. And Williams has a seat. Egbert comes in to replace him. Man-to-man defense by the Bears. And a double dribble, yeah, Holbrook picked it up. He put both hands on it, then put it back down again. He doesn't think he did, but he did. That's 15 turnovers for Green Canyon, but they still lead by 10. 58. Jorgensen with his second.
Foul on number 21, McKinney Jorgensen.
9 3-pointers in this ball game for Green Canyon. 9 made 3-pointers. 3 for Summit Academy. Green with 8. .337 to play in the ball game. Summit Academy jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Green Canyon caught up, pulled ahead, and has never looked back. They used a 40-point first half. 26-point first quarter. Take control of this ball game. The Bears have never been closer than 7 since halftime. And it's 11 right now. They can get some stops, but then they can't put it in the bucket on the other end. Foul will send Panther to the line.
Foul on number 24, Jamari Egbert.
Jamari Egbert picks up his second. Panther leaves the free throw short. He's got 9 points. Now he has 10. Barish, Henline, and Mon with double figures. Foul out front to the third quarter. He's hit a couple of threes. They're heading into the fourth quarter. He's hit a couple of threes. 21 points for Henline, 16 for Barish, 12 for Mon, and 10 for Panther. Jorgensen's chipped in 6 of his own, but a big game for Henline, Barish, Mon, and Panther's got 10, but he's done so many other things. He's played some pretty tough defense. He's gotten rebounds and some steals. He's sure he made contact. Barish with his second. Green with a chance to cut this Green Canyon lead down to single digits. 6 free throws here in the fourth quarter, 8 in the second half for Green, and he's hit 7 for 7. Here comes number 8. For Green, it's a 9-point lead, and the defense extended. Look out, Jorgensen saves it back in underneath is Mon. Back out front to Jorgensen as Barish dribbles away more time as we approach the 2-minute mark of this ball game. Henline out to Panther, back to Barish, under 2 minutes to play. There's still 3 fouls to give for Summit Academy. Green goes for the steal, out of bounds, off of Green. Holbrook replaces Jorgensen.
In for the Wolves, number 22, Jason Holbrook.
So Coach McClure going with his starters into the backcourt. Eckert knocks it away and it goes out of bounds off of Henline. There's turnover number 16 for Green Canyon, a 9-point lead for the Wolves. Boy, a 3-pointer here would make the seat awfully hot for Green Canyon. There's a foul out front by Henline. 2 free throws coming for Isaiah Green. 7-point lead for Green Canyon. Panther's going to take it all the way to the rim and push it back out to 9. 12 for Panther. Green quickly the other way. Bounds around and won't go. Egbert, push shot, short, gets his own rebound. Wilson decides against the 3, goes for Manis. Floater won't go. Egbert with the board and put back. Egbert with 6 points, timeout Summit Academy, 67-60. Green Canyon hanging on to that lead. It was 9 at the quarter. 55-46, it's 7 now. 1:13 to play. And I imagine we're going to see some fouls and some free throws down the stretch here. The Summit Academy eventually is going to have to start fouling. As Coach McClure gathers his team in and talks about what he wants to see in this last 73 seconds. 67-60 with 1:13 to play. There's a big number right there, 10 and 4. 10 fouls on Green Canyon, so that's 2 free throws in the game with a minute left. Green now with 17, turnover. Egbert comes up with it and is taken away by Barish, and he's fouled by Egbert.
Foul on 24, Jamari Egbert.
18 turnovers in this game for Green Canyon. They still lead by 5 with under a minute left. Out front, they find Holbrook. Now back to Barish. They've got the pressure on. Panther across the timeline. Has it poked away. The Henline's Johnny on the spot, and they call a foul first. They're going to call it on Manis. Barish in the backcourt. Manis has to foul him. For Manis, that's his third. That's that team foul number 7. It is, and that'll send Barish to the line for 1-1. Seconds left in a 5-point ball game. Green Canyon's led by double digits most of this ball game. Barish misses, rebounded by Gilson. Barish was 3 for 3 before that miss from the line. Green swatted by Connor. Green gets it back. Green trying to do too much by himself. Gives it off, loses it to Pan. Here's Holbrook into the front court. 20 seconds. Intentional foul called on Wilson. Flagrant called on Wilson. So free throws and the ball coming for Green Canyon as Holbrook will go to the line. Holbrook scoreless in this ball game. He steps up and makes a huge free throw. Makes them both. Makes it a 3-possession ball game with only 22 seconds left. And because that was an intentional foul, Green Canyon gets the ball back. Manis and Barish are bumping each other. Get it into Barish. Manis trying to take it away. They double team Barish. He calls a timeout before they can tie him up. 17 ticks on the clock and a 7-point lead for Green Canyon. They've led by as many as 16. Summit Academy's whittled it down to 5 here as we're under 30 seconds to play. And then the foul, and Green Canyon hits the free throws, gets it back out to 7. Now they've got the ball with 17 seconds left in the ball game. Isaiah Green has 8 points from the free throw line, 10 total in this fourth quarter, 17 for the game. The rest of his team has scored 6 total points here in this fourth quarter. Barish being chased. And then they call the foul. I believe they're going to call it on Manis with 14 seconds left. They do call it on Manis. That's his 4th. So 1-1 for Barish. His last time up there, he missed. He's got 16 points, only 3 in the second half. 13 in that first half. He's right on his average. When he hits the second, he's got 7, or the first, and he's got 17. And one more probably puts the Bears away for the night. Bears for 18. Now if you're Green Canyon, you just don't foul. Green all the way to the rim, and they fouled. Just let him go to the rim. You don't even need to defend. Ah, young men with energy galore. Green finally misses a free throw. He was 10 of 10. He missed that one. One more coming. Gets that one after a lot of drama. He's got 18. This one tipped by Wilson out of bounds, and now Henline will trigger in right in front of the student body there of Green Canyon. Holbrook back to Henline, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and Green Canyon with the win, 71-69. a win over a very good Free Summit Academy team. Getting a little bit of revenge for the 88-85 loss back in November. We hope you enjoyed the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. We'll see you next time on the Game of the Week. The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Not bigger, just better. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance for your family and business. Discount Tire and Automotive. The best tires at discounted prices. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Sports Academy and Racket Club. Your club, your results, your life. Four Seasons Luxury Apartments is your home. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. New Smile Dental. Experience dental care. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 25